Hello, we are live. Happy Saturday afternoon, everybody. We are going to wait just a little while until some of our lovely viewers come in. Go ahead and click on the live link and get on over here because today we are going to actually unbox some more rare eggs from Greenfire Farms. As you see here, they need to go in the incubator today, and I'm excited to open them up and reveal to you what they are. Those back down slowly. So we're just going to wait. We've got 2 people in here. 1 thumbs up. Hello, everybody. Let us know in the chat. Hi, Lucy. That's what I was going to say. Let us know that you're here. Leave a comment over in the chat over on the side. Tell me if you came over from Facebook or if you saw our live post on YouTube, if you came over from our Hatchery page, all these great places that I try to share and make a spider web over all of our different little social media sites so we can reach out to the most amount of people in our community and have fun. You know, it's a dreary day here in Oklahoma. It's on and off, kind of misting. Jeremy's outside in the paddock over there by Baby Cow's Pond. He's going to be doing a little bit of something over there right before all this rain starts. They're talking about 7 to 10 inches in the next 3 or 4 days here in Oklahoma. So we went from extreme drought to 7 to 10 inches of rain coming. We had 1.5 inches a few days ago, which was really great for our shipping container project that we're working on. It was really great to get a little bit of rain and not be so dry, because if you already saw, grinding rust and anything that has to do with metal and grinding can always cause a fire. So we had a little bit of time with that for a second, but it was really great after it rained and going back to it the second day. Again, hi, Lucy. How are you? Evelyn Newman, good to see you. Hi, Farms. Hello, hello. Dreary day in Florida, too. Yes, it's just that time of year. I mean, November 2nd, starting to get cool here. Starting to get a little bit cool here. Alan, welcome in from Pensy. Good to see you. Whereabouts in Pennsylvania are you, Alan? My family lives in the Poconos, and the rest of my family lives over in Millville. Dana, hello. Rala Mo YouTube. Rala Mo YouTube. Oh, so you came over from YouTube. Awesome. Awesome, guys. We got 21 in here and 9 thumbs up. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, you guys. That'll help the algorithm take this video and kind of push it out to any other chicken enthusiasts. So as I said earlier, if you're just coming in, Jeremy's not here. He wanted to go live this evening, and I thought, I just have so much to do today. I want to go live now because number one important thing for me today is to put these beautiful hatching eggs from Greenfire Farms in the incubator. Now, we went live last Saturday, and I had another box. And what those were was my lemon Owlbeards, which is a really rare Dutch breed. Now, these just came in this week. I know I'm nuts, you guys. I know, but I'm starting to fall in love with all these really rare breeds of chickens, and why not? I can't afford, nor do I want to pay the expense of chicks or even have them shipped because it's kind of risky. Hatching eggs is more risky, but they're a lot less expensive. So I'm going to take my chances with these. Jeremy's not too happy about it. He says to stop buying hatching eggs. I'm like, it's kind of the only way for me to get these really rare ones direct from the source. No mixing and matching all over the United States. No worries about them being on other farms, being crisscrossed. These are straight from the source, you guys, Greenfire Farms. So here in just a little bit, we are going to unbox this beautiful box of hatching eggs. I've got my handmade knife that Darren made me. Isn't it beautiful? Don't ever use it because it's so gorgeous, but he made this knife for me a couple of years ago in Australia, so I'm going to actually use it to open up our box. 30 people in here. Hello, welcome in, you guys. Leave a comment and tell us that you're here. That would be great. So then you guys could talk amongst yourselves in the comments or ask me questions. Hi, Poppy. Good to see you. TBR528. Hi, stay safe, YouTube. Thank you. So you came over because you saw it on YouTube. Thank you, guys. So that helps me know that you're getting some notifications. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send out notifications. Sometimes I send them out like 2 days later. The other day we were sitting here, I think we were having lunch or something, and all of a sudden my phone popped up and said the Crockers posted a video, and I'm like looking at it, and I look over at Danielle because they were here, and I'm like, she goes, that was yesterday. I'm like, I know, it just got the notification today. So sometimes it's a little little behind the times. Tenderheart, hello. Hey, girly. Hope all is well. Hi, everybody. Robert Smith, hello. From Pennsylvania as well. Tenderheart says, Dana Lake of the Ozarks here. Hi, Dana Lake of the Ozarks. I wish I was at the Lake of the Ozarks this beautiful Saturday. Great to see you, Vintage Style by Joe. Welcome in. Come on in, everybody. Make sure that you leave a comment so we know that you're here. John Woods, hello. Says hello from Oklahoma. All right, we're 5 minutes in, you guys. Are you ready? Let's talk for just a brief moment about Greenfire Farms hatching eggs I have here. Do you guys have any questions before I open this and reveal to you what rare breed we will have on the farm for the 2025 hatching season? Now that's if by, let's see, it's already November and they take 3 weeks to hatch. So they should hatch right before Thanksgiving. So I'm just saying June 1st of 2025, right? So that's end of spring, very beginning of the summer. The kids are out of school. That puts them at 7 months. Hopefully, pray to God that they lay that early. Doesn't usually happen. Then we will have these for the end of the spring, beginning of the summer. Otherwise, they should certainly be laying by the end of the summer. So maybe summer of 2025, but definitely next year we will have this rare breed available, as well as all the other rare breeds that I've been taking, bringing in hatching eggs, hatching, and talking to you about. If you love chickens, you'll love our Facebook page. It's called Paragon Homestead Hatchery. I post the birds, I post the chickens, I post the eggs, I post the baby chicks when they hatch. I post what I have available. I also post sometimes just little beautiful pictures or little information about the breeds or why I love them, or if they do something silly or something super cute. I'm posting pictures. A lot of the times I post a lot of egg pictures because I just can't get over it. The whole premise of starting this hatching time here at Paragon Ridge Ranch, I used to breed at our old house, and then I stopped when we moved. And anyways, the whole premise of this was beautiful rainbow colored eggs. So that's your dark browns, your dark greens, your light greens, your blues, your brilliant blues, and your pinks. Now there's so many other colors. There's heavy blooms that are on the black copper marans that look purple. So then there's like purple coppers. There's heavy blues on greens that look like a pastel green. And then when you lick your finger and do that, they're a light green. So there's all kinds of really cool things with eggs. Lots of people just say eggs are for eating. When you have a $18 egg, such as one probably in here, per egg, yeah, you don't eat that. That gets hatched. All right. Simple Life Homestead. Hello. Simple Life Homestead in the house. Hello. Welcome in. All right, guys. So let's talk about Greenfire hatching eggs. I am going to tell you what they are. I'm going to reveal right now before I open them what they are. Now, if you know me and you've known me for years, I'm going to tell you I do not like bantam chickens. And what's in this box right here is bantam hatching eggs. So I've got to explain. Not only are these bantam, they are a rare bantam, and they're also the only bantam breed that is autosex. So as soon as they hatch, we'll know if they're girls or boys. The awesome thing about that for me, not liking bantams, loving chickens, all chickens, just don't love bantams because they're kind of small. They lay like very small eggs. If they're autosex, if I could hatch them today and I have 10 and 5 of them are girls and 5 are boys, and I have any of the customers out there, people that really just need girls and really want girls, or they're restricted by their HOA or their town because they can only have 6 chickens and they can't have roosters. Well, guess what? That puts me at an advantage for this whole area of our community. That puts me at an advantage when someone's like, hey, I only want bantams because they're cute and little. They eat less. They take up less space. Sometimes they're a little bit quieter, not always. But I can only have girls. Well, good luck, because guess what? This is the only breed that you can tell at hatch. So these are bantam Bielefelders. Now, I didn't even know for a long time that there was such thing as a bantam Bielefelder. Back in 2017, I was breeding the large fowl Bielefelders that came from Greenfire Farms, and they are they're called the Uni bird. They're a German breed. They get pretty big, not as big as my coronation Sussex, but they get pretty big. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you a full-grown Bielefelder and then a bantam Bielefelder. There's Baby Love. Hi. Everybody say hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Ruger, calm down.
Do you need help?
I wasn't able to do my project.
Your project?
too muddy. That 1.5 inch of rain we got a couple days ago.
Really?
Too muddy.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then that means that the bass pond's too muddy too.
Yes.
Okay. So that means grab a chair and you could come in my live and we could talk about chickens for an hour. He won't want to do it. How old are the chickens before they start laying? TBR, I don't know. We could look at the history of it, but I don't ever go off of anything on the internet because it's never true. But what I was going to show you is Bantam Bielefelders versus large fowl. Not sure if you can see this. So here is a large fowl, and here is a bantam. See the difference? Almost 7.5 pounds for a large fowl female Bielefelder, and 2.75 pounds for a bantam Bielefelder. And the large fowl Bielefelders are also auto sex. Here's a rooster. See the difference in the bantam and then in the full-size Bielefelder? Isn't that awesome? I just think it's so awesome. Here's how you could tell them apart when they're hatching. The females are very distinct chipmunk lines. Sorry, baby, I'm trying to block you out. You're trying to hide? Very distinct chipmunk lines, just like a crested cream legbar. The males are very blurry, more yellow and tan. So that is exactly how I could tell them apart with my crested cream legbars, how I could on the large fowl Bielefelder that I don't have anymore. And this is the bantam Bielefelder. So you can see a little bit better there. That is how you could tell them apart when they're hatched, male and female. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Everyone's saying hi to you, Jeremy. Hello. Hello, everybody. And the size of their egg is a medium-sized egg when they do hatch it. Or lay it, I should say. So Greenfire Farm just brought this in 2021. That does not mean that that's just the import date of the year 2021. It does not mean that they started selling them or distributing them. It's probably another year or so, because when they import, they have to stay in customs for 6 months or so up in New York. If they bring them over as live birds, they have to go through all their health and regulations and PIP testing and all that, AI, all that good stuff. And then you get them established. Then you start breeding more than you already have purchased, which will take another year to year and a half. So now they're available. Now they are available to the public. The average number of eggs per year is 160 to 180. So general Bielefeld or bantam, they don't really lay a lot, but they don't really eat a lot and they don't really take up a lot of space, and they're pretty cute, super cute. Like I said, they're from Germany. Let's see if I can see any more pictures here of these little cuties. So in these photos, they just look like full-size birds, but they're not. They're 2 and 3 pounds instead of 7 and 8 pounds. So super cute. Super beautiful, super hardy. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these. I'm going to show you, like I was saying earlier, if you were in here about 10 minutes ago, I was talking to you about hatching eggs and why I have not been buying chicks, and that I'm taking my chance with hatching eggs because of the lower cost. They're still not a huge lower cost, but they are a lower cost. Now these eggs are $18 per egg that goes in the mail and gets shipped to me and might not hatch. That's scary, you guys, but that's the chance I'm going to take, because a male chick is $29 and female chicks are, I think it says $48. I'm getting old and I need glasses, or new glasses. My trifocals aren't really working. Anyway, $49 for a female chick. So instead of $49 for a female chick or $29 for a male, I paid $18 per egg, and there should be, I believe I got 10 eggs in here, but we're going to open it up and see. It's been a couple days and I forgot. I'll have to go back and look. All right, you guys. Hello, everybody saying hi to everybody. Hello, Outdoors with Bands. Hello, everyone. Hedgehog, welcome over. Kitty Cutie, hi, welcome over. All right, we have 40 in here, and we're 14 minutes in. I'm going to open these eggs. I am going to stand up and hopefully be very, very careful to open this. Baby love, you want to come help me? Are you in here still? Okay. This is a very sharp knife. Very, very sharp knife. So I'm going to be very careful because these have been settling for 48 hours. I'm going to very carefully cut. See how sharp this knife is? It's awesome. Very carefully cut this tape. Now, my last Greenfire eggs that I had last week that I went live and was talking to you about, I know, never bring a knife towards you, but I'm going very, very safely and very gentle. Put this down. Those eggs were packaged so beautifully. I'm excited to show this to you. I did not go live unboxing those eggs because I needed to actually take video for the content. I'd like to have videos per breed showing the eggs, the reveal, the unboxing, putting them in the incubator, showing them as their growth, and you can see them when they handle and then after they hatch. So I do like to have like little series of evergreen videos like that. All right, you guys are excited? Greenfire eggs. If you want me to open this right now, everybody give me a thumbs up or some kind of emoji in the comments, because here we go. You know what? Do a green heart or a fire. Greenfire Farms. You ready? Hedgehog, we have 3 GQF 1502s. All right, guys, here we go. All right, custom box. What we see in here first is a Greenfire Farm hatching eggs. What we see second is my receipt, which I'm not going to show because it has my address on it, and then an NPIP certification, which we are NPIP certified. I'm also a certified NPIP tester. So that's very important paperwork. The Greenfire Hatching Guide does tell you how you should hatch or what they suggest, at what temperature, what humidity. If any of you guys want a copy of this, I could certainly send it to you. Shoot me over an email, Paragon Ridge Ranch at hotmail.com. I'm sorry, Paragon Ridge Ranch at Gmail, and I'll scan this and I can send this to you. This is awesome information. All right. Can you see this? Everybody see? Oh, there's the green hearts, Poppy. Thank you, Evelyn Poppy. Oh, Lucy, you went all out. You did a heart and a fire. Woo! Okay, you guys. These are going to be tiny. So here we are. That is a nice, big, thick piece of foam. Look how beautiful these are. So they sent me 12 eggs instead of 10, which they tend to do. They sell by 10s, and then they send 12s. There we go. So this 83 that you see on here, if you've ever researched Greenfire Farms, each of their pens have a number. If you've ever watched any of their videos, you'll see every time they collect, they put the number from the pen on the egg and then they put it in their basket. So obviously, these are from pen 83. Now, I am going to take this out. I'm going to have to put it down right here. Very gently make some room and show you how to get them out of this beautiful foam packaging. I'm going to switch this around so you can see me here. Who's that? Who's that boy right there? Who's that boy? Is that Baby Bobo? Baby Bobo says thank you for all of his birthday wishes, you guys. On our next video, I'm going to put a little bit of his birthday party on there because he had a baby birthday party. Yeah, a baby birthday. And then here's Booney, of course. You know, we don't want to leave you out. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, Boone. Say hi, Boone Dog. Oh, Bobo, you're fine. Okay. So I'm going to gently reach in here and try to gently pull up this foam packaging without jolting or mishandling these eggs. So as you see, they glue this solid piece to the bottom, where this piece actually has holes injected on them. All right. I'm going to flip this around, boys. We're going to flip this around. So what I did on my other eggs is I just very softly put my fingers here, and I just kind of very softly push up, let it breach the hole, keep pushing until I can get a firm but soft grip on the egg. And that looks like a full-size egg to me, you guys. That does not look like a bantam egg at all. I hope that I got the right eggs. My bantams, I've never had a big, large size egg. I thought they kind of looked a little bit big in there. This is the same size egg. I'm going to have to actually measure it. I will actually put it on a scale and measure how many grams it is. And it looks the same size as any other chicken egg that I have here on the farm. All right. I'm just going to slip that right back in there until I am ready to put them in the incubator. I wish I can go live and do that. I am not on my phone. The incubator is just right over here. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to set this on the counter back there because I'm very nervous about it. I'm going to do that right now. Watch out, Boone. Watch out, Bubba. I thought they were going to be about, bantam size, but they were not. Take this Greenfire box. This is a beautiful box, beautiful packaging. Look at that. And that's that. They are opened now. I just need to put them in the incubator. But like I said, I'm going to weigh a couple of them to see what size they are. They should be a medium size, but they look like they're a medium to a large. And bantams, I don't have it right in front of me right now as far as how many grams a bantam should be. But if you're like me, they look like really, really regular size eggs, don't they, you guys? Don't they? Do you guys have any bantams? Do you guys love bantams? If you do, put it in the comments and tell me what chicken eggs that you have, or what chickens in the bantam size that you have and why you love them. I can tell you all the ones I've ever had, and I have never loved them tremendously. They're good chickens. They're cute. Any kind of bantam rooster always rules the roost. He always thinks he's the biggest guy in the farm. But don't forget to email me if you want a copy of this paper. Like I said, I will scan it right here on my copier and get this sent over to you if you want a copy of Greenfire Farms Hatching Guide. Yeah, I know, Evelyn. They are bigger. They are bigger than my Bantam Silky, the eggs that I used to have. Kitty said happy birthday to Bobo. Hi, Heather Hopper. How are you? You guys, let me tell you a story about little baby Bobo. Little baby Bobo had a birthday party, and he got a crab for his birthday. You got a crab? Let me show you the crab. He got a crab for his birthday, and he ran around with it for about 2 minutes, and then he let it go and hasn't touched it since. But whose crab is this now? It's his brother's crab now. So now Boone thinks this is his. He loves it. So we had to go get Bobo another birthday present yesterday after crying and being upset, Mom, that he probably felt like he didn't get a birthday present because he didn't really like it. We went and got him another snake baby. Let me show it to you. Where's your other snake? Where's your other snake baby? Not the snake baby? Oh, here it is. So since he's a Halloween baby, last year he got this Halloween snake baby, and it is probably, 6 foot long. He drags around the house and loves it. So since I already knew he loved that, we went and got him a new snake birthday baby. So here's his new snake baby. Here's last year's snake baby. Are these your babies? Get up here and show everybody. You love them? So he got that, and he got a little Christmas sweater. It's so cute. It's like microfiber feeling, like a dry fit, and it says fa la 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 on the back. So cute. It's a little medium hoodie. I haven't put it on him yet because it's not really cold out right now. Your birthday's coming up, Kitty. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Chelsea Cole, hello. Just a quick question. If you got chicks this summer and they haven't started laying before the coming time change, can I expect them to not lay until next spring? That's generally the case, but not always. But generally, yeah, if they're not laying by, I would say around now, sometimes they just completely hold out until February and March. I don't love that they do that. Certain breeds are really good about laying in the winter, like the salmon Faverolles. They're kind of bred and used as an all-winter laying hen. It's a great question. So my coronation Sussex are, they're probably 23 weeks or so right now. I don't know when they start laying. However, when I bought the quad that I have, quad, I'm trying to think, I've got 3 girls and a boy. However, when I bought them, they were just at 6 months old and they had already been laying. The guy had them all laying already. So I'm hoping that they'll start laying in the next month or so. My Ermine Ameraucanas, everyone's on the Ermine page saying that like 5 to 6 months that they're laying. Mine are 27 or 28 weeks now. They're starting to get a little bit of color in their comb, but they're not anywhere near laying. So I hope not for you, but it might happen. They might not start laying until the spring. Fallon says, happy birthday to Bobo. Say hi, Bobo. He loves to join. You love to join the live? Isn't he handsome in his tuxedo t-shirt? He's just a handsome boy. You're going to be 18. Well, happy early birthday, Kitty. That's awesome. Hi, Oklahoma Homestead. How are you? If you guys are just coming in, we got 60 in here. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Here's some love. Give us some thumbs up or something over in the chat if you're just coming in so I can make sure that I mention you and say hello to you personally. And also let all of our other friends know that you're here. Strike up some conversations. So if you just came in, what you've missed is we did an unboxing of some Greenfire Farm hatching eggs. They were Bantam Bielefelders, and they are the only Bantam breed that is auto-sexing. So that is why I chose them. I don't love Bantams. However, like I said, they're rare, number one. They're just imported in the last few years, number two, and they're auto-sexing, so you can't go wrong. Let me pull up pictures of the difference in the Bantam Bielefelders versus the large fowl Bielefelders if you just came in. Let's see here. I'm sitting in front of my window, so you can see the reflection from the window. There we are. So see the difference in the size, everybody? Let me go to the roosters. Big difference. Super cute. Super cute. Love them. I candled at day 4 the Owlbeards, the lemon Owlbeards that I put in last week. They're all looking really, really well. When I opened, after our last live last Saturday, when I opened up the box, I candled all the eggs and none of them had a broken egg cell. The air sac on the top, none of them. Most others that I've ever had that I bought off of eBay or individuals, they have all had that broken air sac. So when you move the egg like this, you can see the air sac going kind of like a level that you use for construction. These ones didn't move at all. So I need to now check because today's day 7 and really get a good look and see. I saw lots of veins. I saw lots of red, but I have to go in there now and see how many actually are developing. I don't want to handle them very much. I don't want to change the humidity or the heat. But you know what? Mama birds, they get on and off their nests at least once a day to go poop and to get a drink and some food. So I know that they'll be okay. I just don't want to risk it because they're so expensive. Now, those lemon Owlbeards straight from Greenfire are $69 per straight run chick. Good times. Good chimes. Michelle, happy birthday to Bobo. Thank you, Michelle. New Journey says, I think it depends on the climate. Okay, so this is talking about the egg laying as spring or fall chicks. I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and our first chicks were hatched early July last year, and they started laying late December and laid straight through the winter. See, that's awesome, New Journey. That is awesome. Your name is really cool, too, New Journey. I love that. Chelsea Cole said, thank you. Aroki said that the big difference. Big difference in the size. Oh, yeah, that's true. Big difference. They're going to be so cute. Michelle says, hi, Chrissy. Hello. New Jersey said, for reference, those chickens are sapphire gems, not generally considered winter layers. Clean legs, single cone barred rocks, and old Andalusians. Yes. So if they're sapphires, they're probably So they got their blue from the Andalusians. So sapphire gems and sapphire olive eggers are really, really great. Those are from Hoover Hatchery. The sapphire gems lay a brownish tinted color, probably creamy kind of color, and then the sapphire olive eggers lay light green, but they are excellent layers. They do lay. I have had 2 sapphire olive eggers. Those did lay a little bit after 5 months old, so they're excellent breed of chicken. Created obviously, like she's saying, it's from a barred rock and Andalusian, created to be good layers. How's your light brown with darker brown and purple speckles? Oh, yeah. I love that. My Gen Pop, I had one that was kind of a tan, and then it had purple speckles. I love that. It's a bloom, so you can lick your finger and go like that, and it turns darker. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So do you guys want to talk about our shipping container conversion to a chicken coop? Anybody want to talk about that? I've only released a few videos. It is moving forward. We worked on it 3 days this week with the Crockers, and the 3rd video will come out next week for it. I need to do a lot of editing because it's just a lot of work all day long into the evening, and then you only get the opposite day to do your editing, but you also might be working that day on it again. So if you have not seen it, I encourage you, number one, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Number two, go ahead and hit the little alert bell. That'll alert you, hopefully, like I was saying earlier, it doesn't always work, when we do post. So I have a playlist that is called Shipping Container Conversion Project. You guys, it is amazing. This has never been done on the internet before. It might have been done off the internet, but we have searched, we have done the research. I came up with the idea. I spoke with Jeremy and Jason and Danielle, and we kind of all thought about it a little bit more and came up with even more creative ideas. So let me show you the thought. I have my little handy dandy note here. Now this will be released in our next video, but I'm just going to kind of show you a quick little look. Here is a storage container. In the back, they can go out. One individual pen can go out each day and have the whole gen pop area. Otherwise, they will have their own coop areas on the inside. This will have, can't see here. Each of these runs will go into a private coop, and then they will have little doors in the back to go to a gen pop. So every day we will let a different one out into the gen pop area by themselves, because if you are familiar with breeding, you will never, ever, ever take any chances to make sure that they are completely separated at all times, no matter what, because that would mess up the integrity, and it will also crisscross breeds. And it happens, and I see it happen on all these pages, and people get really pissed off when they get chickens or birds that are not what they ordered after growing them out for 6 to 10 months. Don't let that happen, people. Don't let that happen. That is not a good business person. You will do everything you should to make sure that doesn't happen. So that's just a quick little blueprint. Let me get on my phone. I'll show you what we did on our first video. Get some pictures out here. So on our first video, well, that's lasagna. You probably don't want to see that. On our first video, it's called Time to Grind. I'm opposite on here, so it's kind of messing with me. There you see our Conex and Jeremy and Jason. We tried different techniques to grind off all the rust, and they were very successful with it. It did take 2 days. It looks amazing, but what they're doing is they're trying to get that bubbling and that corrosion off to prep it for paint, because I need this to last a good 30 years or so until I'm not here anymore. I don't want to take care of this container again. I want to do it right the first time. I want it to look amazing. I want it to function good and be safe and a happy place for all of our chickens. So the first actual video of us working is called Time to Grind. That is on our playlist. The video before that is when the Conex shipping container was actually delivered. We talked about the condition it was in. We got a few tips as far as how to paint it, prime it, remove rust, and also how to get the dents out from the professional. He was telling us a little bit of how we should do that. But the coolest thing is how they bring it in the trailer that it's on and how it delivers. It's just so cool. You really need to go out and watch that. If you haven't, I would appreciate it if you would watch the series. It's going to be amazing. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Rock and B Acres, hello, how are you? Won't the coop get too hot in the summer? Yes, of course it would if it was just a closed box, but follow us along. You'll see all the things that we're doing to make sure that doesn't happen. You have to have a good airflow, but you also have to have safety from drafts in the winter. So you'll see what we do. As we go, we'll reveal a little bit more. In the next video, I'll actually show you, and you'll be able to actually see and feel. It actually feels real. It actually feels like you can envision it now. But no, we're going to have plenty of ventilation, fans, open areas, cross breeze, cross air, open air. You'll see as we go. The next video will reveal kind of how it's going to feel and how it's going to look. But that last video, we talked about the rust, and that is going to be a 40-foot chicken coop. So it's going to have 8 individual, like we said in the video, it's going to have 8 individual coops and runs for each of my breeds. And it is something that's never been done before. It's never been public on a YouTube channel before. And I am just really excited about it. It's something that's like a fire under my ass to get done. I haven't felt this way in a long time. Neither has Jeremy. You know, as you get older and you get settled into things that you do every day, kind of becomes monotonous. You get kind of sick of everything, but now it's like something exciting, something to do. So like yesterday, we just went and looked at wood, and we went and looked at paint and all the things that we're going to need for this project. It's about to rain, so we didn't want to bring any wood home. But just trying to get an idea on the build. So it's going pretty awesome. It really is. Like I said, I really hope that you guys watch the series. If not, go back and watch some of our previous videos leading up to it, that talk about our chicken and our farm. If you like farming or what we're doing here with the chickens. Thank you, Poppy. She says that she's excited to see it all come together. Rockabee Acre says our Conex with windows and doors gets really hot in the summer. And then TBR says, what made you think of this container idea? I thought of it because when they made the lean-to, or like that little tiny pole barn for baby cow and all the sheep, we thought about doing a long run coming out of something like that for all the animals. And lots of people do that. Lots of people can make these beautiful lean-tos for their chickens. The cost might be about the same if you think about it, after all the metal and the labor and the, and I thought, well, how can I reduce the labor for Jeremy so he doesn't have to do all this? And my first thought was something that is already created, that's already in the square, that we would just have to modify or convert. And so I'm always thinking of stuff. Every time I drive around, I'm looking at everything. And my brain is always just thinking and wondering, and what if this, what if that? So I started thinking about a storage container, how people have used those for like outdoor bars and tiki bars, or how more people are converting them into houses, which is a whole other thing that I'm really interested in, as far as just a new way to build and reuse and just be innovative and different, and converting practical things, converting practical things. So anyways, came up with it. I ran it by Jeremy. We thought about it. We ran it by Jason and Danielle. They kind of thought about it, and they came back and thought, I think that's a good idea. I got a text from Jason that said, I haven't seen anything all over the internet. I've been searching. I can't find any videos or anything like that. So we'll help you with everything that we can. Let's go. Let's go. So here we are. It took about a month or so for us to find them, to investigate and get some knowledge as far as how much are they, how long are they, where are they from, just everything about a Conex or a shipping container. And we educated ourselves, and then we moved forward with it. I love mixing breeds. You can get colors and patterns that are one of a kind. You need to let people know if you're selling. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you're mixing breeds, you're right, Ernie. Oh, sorry, not Ernie. Eenie. I can't see you guys. Eenie meenie. Of course, yeah. I mean, like, I have olive eggers, so they're multi-gen olive eggers, which, how do you get a green, is a mix. And they're back crossed to Black Copper Marana. This is probably the last year that I'll be having those. I am going to do something different to create olive eggers and also sea glass eggers. And they're not going to have their own pen. They're actually going to, well, I have a whole plan for that. I'll let you know next year. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, the only way you get green is mix, unless you have silver red blues. And we all don't have silver red blues. And those aren't really even dark green. They're light green with speckles. So yeah, definitely, if you're mixing them, mix them. But what I was talking about is when you spend good money on hatching eggs or baby chicks, and then they grow out and there was a mistake. It happened to me. They were actually silver red blues. I ordered eggs, did not have a good hatch rate. It was a place out of Texas that I won't mention. I was told that they were MPIP. I was told that they were DNA genetically tested for the, the certain kind of genes to lay the certain color eggs. And I told them that I wanted them out of their blue pen. And I know BBS, I'm not dumb. I know a lot about chickens. And I got blackbirds. And I was pretty upset about it. And they're like, oh, we had a juvenile in there. I guess I left them in there too long. Well, yeah, because all the babies are black. You don't put a black juvenile rooster in your pen that's a different color. So that's a good example of what I'm talking about, eeny meeny. Lucy says, I'm so excited to watch the chicken hen palace all come together. The chicken hen palace, somebody else called it Taj McCluck. A chicken mansion. We're going to have to name this thing, aren't we, guys? This is going to be fun. This is totally going to be fun. Terry says, watching from Ada. Hi, Terry. You're not too far. We are over here in Winchester, which is just south of Tulsa, about 35, 40 miles south of Tulsa, on 75, straight south. Anyways, so that was our last video, was the time to grind. Our next video, we're actually going to the next step. And I'm not going to show you because that's going to be in the next video. And it is awesome. I have to carefully decide what the steps are next week due to all this rain. So painting might not be an option for us, but you could definitely do things on the inside. You can definitely do some stuff, dirt work and things like that on the outside. So I'm not quite sure what the next step is going to be with all this rain, depending if we get that 7 to 10 inches of rain or not. But it is going to be an amazing breeder coop pen. They're going to be safe in the winter. They're going to be safe in the summer. They're going to have shade. They're going to have the best life. And I am going to have the best looking coop around, you guys. It's going to be amazing. They're all going to be in one area. We're going to keep them in this front part. That frees up the lean-to that I've been using for a couple of years. It frees up that lean-to for a second option for baby cow, Isabella, Whiskey, and all the sheep. So they can actually come up into the barnyard area and go under that lean-to if they choose. We could put some hay under there as well to stay dry. They have their other lean-to DIY pole barn. If you guys haven't seen those videos, they're out there. Just type in Paragon Ridge Ranch DIY mini pole barn. Those are awesome videos of Jeremy and Jason building that. They're really, what is that, ASMR? Is that the thing where you like the noises? Like when they open the Coke can and they tap their fingers and it's just like a pleasing noise. Those videos I try to do a pleasing noise with all like the hammering and the drills and all the, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool videos. You guys should go check them out. But we're not a building channel, but we're a farm, we're a ranch. We are always doing projects. So of course, there's always going to be building or digging holes or digging ponds or taking care of animals, all kinds of stuff. Puppy dogs, like that sleeping one right there. He's got Bobo's toy. He fell asleep. So cute. So cute. Got 62 people in here and 62 thumbs up. Thank you guys. That's amazing. I've never had them match up like that. That is awesome. We have been out in here for 41 minutes and I've been doing all the talking. So do you guys have any questions about what breeds of chickens we have, what our goals are next year, what we anticipate to have? God willing, fingers crossed and hoping for the best on all of our new breeds, our new huge project with our shipping container conversion. Do you guys have any questions about our hatchery, or about our farm, about Paragon Ridge, anything like that? Go ahead and hit them up in the comments and I will be watching so I could answer you guys. I'll go over our chicken situation here. So right now, like today, right now, we have hatching eggs and we are not hatching any more chickens. My last baby chick hatch was yesterday and that is it. I'm not hatching anymore for the public. I can certainly do some specialty hatches if you tell me what you want. There will be an additional fee for doing that through the winter because I will not be hatching. So I do have eggs available. Just send me a message over on Paragon Homestead Hatchery. If you're interested in any eggs, I can send you over our hatching egg menu and it'll show you what we have. What we currently have right now are black copper marans. We have crested cream legbars, Lavender Ameraucana. They're not really laying the last week, but they should be and they will be. I have some babies that are about 7 months. Hopefully they'll start laying. I'm not quite sure since my 2 adults aren't laying that well. And then our Owlbeards and coronation sussex. Next year, which I already have these grown out, well summers. So we're going to have heritage well summers. Those are brown egg with brown speckles. That is how a lot of people make the olive egg with speckled eggs. And they use that as their brown layer and they mix it with something that's from a blue egg gene to make speckled greens. So I have heritage well summer up and going, waiting to lay any day now. I've got a whole bunch more coronations so we can get more than 3 eggs a day up and going. Like I said earlier, hopefully we'll lay in the next month or so. Salmon Faverolls, a very, very small breeder pack of salmon Faverolls from our showbirds that we had. We started new. I got rid of all of them so I didn't have to carry them through the winter because they were getting pretty old. So we've got salmon Faverolls. What else do we have? Oh, Ermine Ameraucana. Have you guys seen my Ermine Ameraucana? Like I said earlier, they're 26 or 27 weeks. I need to look at my planner. 26, 27 weeks, and they are growing strong, and they're gorgeous, and they're beautiful. Ermine is the color pattern, which is white with black. See it? Awesome, huh? They also come out as white. Now, these are pure Americanas, so they lay blue eggs when they grow up. So they also come out as solid white, and they'll have pink legs. It's called a dominant white, is the genetic and the genes that they have. And then there's solid black, which does come from them as an ermine, but it's a solid black Americana. So if you were to get eggs when they start laying eggs from us, those will be the different colored chicks that you will get. From there, there's so many genetic things that you can do with them to help the breed grow and to perfect it. It's still new. It's not recognized by the APA. They've been working really, really hard on it. But the Ermine Ameraucanas are just absolutely gorgeous. So those should be laying soon. Let's see what else I've got. I've got tons of black copper marans growing out because all my breeders are pretty old. If you've been following our videos or follow anything that I talk about on our lives, they're all over 2.5. Gosh, most of them will be 3 in the spring, and I should have grown out new ones for myself last year. I just didn't. I was just busy with the feed store and then selling the feed store, and now I'm doing everything here. And now we're a year out, and I'm here, and we're like, we've got to make some changes. So the good thing is we're on top of it. Most of them are already grown out. So Ermines will be new. In 2025, lemon Owlbeards, the rare breed from Greenfire Farms, Vorwerk, which I posted pictures of those just the other day. Those are a very rare breed. They have black necks, black tails, and they're kind of a bright orange color. I'm looking for a picture right now on my phone to show you. Here's some of the babies that are growing out that are about 1.5 months old. I don't know if you can see them. They're still little babies and they're still growing out. This was, I think, like a week ago that I took these pictures. So see that red color right there? They're going to be that red color with a black head. Let me show you exactly what they're going to look at. And then I had 2 little babies that were from a second batch that are about 3 weeks younger, and they are growing out. I'm going to type in Vorwerk real quick, and I'm going to show you what they look like. Vorwerk chickens. Vorwerk chick. And in my last live last week, if you're watching, I was telling you, if you see these online, people trying to sell them on the local Facebook chicken pages, which you can't sell animals on Facebook, so they won't ever use the word sell. Please don't ever ask people how much or purchased or available, all those words you can't use on Facebook, just so you know. But if someone's like, hey, I have these ready for a new home, PM for details, what they're saying is message me for prices. Just kind of a little tidbit out there if you're looking. So if you ever see these birds on any of those pages, they're fake. They're trying to take your money. You'll notice that the people on these pages will have weird farm names, like just say like me, Chrissy's Chicken Farm. Yeah, I'm never going to name my hatchery that. Chrissy's Cluck Hut. Yeah, not ever going to name a hatchery that. That's just so unprofessional. So click on them. Look at their transparency. Look at their about. See who their friends are. It's all going to be foreign names that they paid to put on there and just take your money. But mine are real. Mine are rare. And that is what they will look like when they grow up. Aren't they beautiful? Those are Vorwerks. So I will have those. I will have those lemon Owlbeards. Let me show you those again. Lemon Owlbeards. Not I, us. Me and Jeremy. I don't mean to be so rude and say I or us. Hey, babe. He's not in here, so he didn't hear it. I was going to tell him I'm sorry. Lemon Owlbeards. This is the male. That's what they look like. They're fully bearded like a salmon Faverolles. That's the male lemon Owlbeard. And that's the female. Super rare. Dutch breed. Aren't they awesome? Good layers of big eggs. Good layers. So I'll have those. I've got double silver lace Barnevelders. I'll show you what those look like. Barnevelders. Barneys. You'll hear me say Barneys. Barnevelder. These were an accident. I never planned on having these. But remember when I went to get those Vorwerk adults and I had to turn around and bring them back? The guy was so sweet. He gifted me some of his rare Barnevelder eggs. Barnevelder. And he didn't have to, but he did. And 9 out of 9 hatch that he gave me. Like, it was an amazing hatch. Okay. These are his that he got last year and grew them out. And now he's selling eggs. This is Greenfire, but that's where he got them from. So, which way am I here? Sorry, guys. I'm backwards on my phone. So see that? Double silver lace Barnevelders. And that's what I have grown out. They are the same age as that first set of Vorwerks. See how they look? That's what they look like. Double silver lace. So see, on each feather is a double arrow in silver, which is that whitish silver color. See how there's 2 on each feather? So it's like a 2 arrow on each feather. That's the double silver lace. Isn't that awesome? So I've got those. I'm trying to think what else. I think and talk and just sleep and dream of chickens, you guys. I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all the chickens. Sometimes I just can't get any sleep because I wake up just thinking about things all the time. Let me check my comments real quick. Got 70 people in here and 72 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. Let me check my comments and see if I've missed anything. Yes, so Lucy said she's excited to see the Chicken Hen Palace come together. Terry says, watch them from Ada. I saw that. Thank you, Terry. Rockabee says, I'm looking for Oops chickens in March of 2025, or as we call them, clucks. Right now, we're in SoCal to sell our house, so we had to sell all my babies. Oh, can't wait to get back to northeastern Oklahoma. Awesome, Rockabee. So I have some coronation Sussex that are going to South California because she just can't find them there. So that's exciting. December 1st, we'll be sending some there. But yeah, welcome back. Goodness. I would never live in California. Never, ever, for many reasons. So I can feel how excited you probably are to come back to Oklahoma. It's a great place to live. I don't love it, but as far as our freedoms and the things that we can say and do here, with our children and with our own choices, Oklahoma is a really great place to be. Tamara says, winterizing my coop today. Any suggestions for Ohio? Well, Tamara, it's a lot colder in Ohio than it is here. I have a video, let me pull it up, that gives a lot of really, really great suggestions for any kind of cold climate, and shows you actually what I do. Number 1 suggestion is go to Walmart. They have the big, huge crock pots on sale. I saw them yesterday for $29.98 instead of $39.98. I don't know how many coops you have. Or just go to a Goodwill and get an old crock pot from the 70s for like $3 or $4. They all work the same. It is all the same concept. Put it on high, full of water, never put the top on. The water will never get warm. It'll always stay cold because the outside temperature, right? And it doesn't have a top, but it will never freeze. So that's one thing is I know they say don't ever put food or water in the coop. That is something that I do in the winter, is the crock pot. Now, if you can't do a crock pot or run electric, then you can use a rubber bowl, one that you could flip over, get the ice out when it's cold, and then fill it back up with warm water several times a day. That's a good suggestion. Let me find this. Some people increase their protein and also carbs like corn in the winter, trying to make sure that their chickens stay warm and healthy. Carbs are carbs. It takes a little bit more for them to process the corn. They think that it warms them up. I don't think it warms them up. I just think it fills them up and helps their body produce heat in that way. Let's see here. We are going to do Paragon Ridge Ranch, and then I'm going to say winter. Our videos are pretty easy to find. Like, so if you would type in Paragon Ridge Ranch and then a subject like winter or chicken or highland cow, like you could generally pull up a video on that subject for us. We've been doing this long enough now, 4 years. I try to use really good keywords that are evergreen so you could always find what you're looking for. So here's some shorts about winterizing. Here, let me show you this.
Lights cause fires. So I'm not going to give them supplemental heat, but what I am going to do is use my crock pot. I'm going to fill it up with water, and I'm going to run the extension cord, and I'm going to plug this in until they can have warm water. I'm just going to put it on the warm or low setting.
See, now, I put it on the hot setting now.
Bit to increase the temperature inside the coop. I am worried about the moisture level, but I do have really good ventilation. People use crock pots in their greenhouses because the moisture is not a problem of humidity with plants. So they use this in small greenhouses to keep them warm in the evening.
I have that all comes from the original movie, the original video that is called. I'll tell you in a second. As soon as I could skip this. How to keep your chickens alive in sub-zero winter temps. Top 3 tips.
I'm just gonna what, Steve? Steve?
Oh, Steve. That was all Steve. See, this was 3 years ago.
As an example.
But that's an example. So this whole video gives you tips on how to keep them alive.
Let's get outside and talk about some chickens.
It's not matching up with my voice, but This is the video, guys, if you want to go look for it later. How to keep your chickens alive in sub-zero winters.
Now it's time to go out there and make sure that their coop is warm, their food is warm, their water is warm, and that they are warm. Today is the first really icy day of the Arctic blast.
Lots of good suggestions on there for you. I hope you like it. Wishful Warren. Hi. Really pretty. Thank you. Kitty says, how's your November day? My November day, I'm inside. I haven't really been outside yet. So Tim is puking. Thanks, Tim. I don't know why you're showing the puke emoji, but is it because you hate chickens or are you just being a troll? I don't know either. So let's see here. We are going to get rid of you. There you go. You're gone. Don't know your intentions, but those weren't very nice. Rose Arnold, hello. Hi, Chrissy. Your cute dog looks so comfy on the couch. You're a chicken queen. Enjoy your channel. Oh, yeah. Boone's still back there. I forgot. He hasn't moved, has he? Boone dog. Boone dog. He's so cute. Go back to night-night. You just take a little night-night. You go night-night. Yeah, you go back to night-night. He's so cute. That's Bubba's dog, who is now our dog because Preston full-time works and full-time goes to school in the evening. So super cute. Evelyn, you need a mod, honey. Yeah. I've got it when it's slow like this. I don't got it when it's big and it's going fast. But then I have Jason and Danielle and John Colbier. They're all my mods. I'm really tight with my mods as far as who I choose and who I don't. The YouTube world is a crazy place with people with bad intentions. So I try, I have a big circle of everyone I love in the community and my viewers, but I keep everything pretty tight down to just, 3 or 4 people. And I don't ever stray from that. I've lived and learned and been burnt. So that's probably why I don't have very many mods. It's just safer that way for me and my family. I do this out of love and I do this to make a living for my family, and I do this to carry on the beautiful life of having a farm and a ranch and sharing things with you all. If you've known me for the past 4 years, I do like to educate. I do like to teach. I do like to do all those things. So yeah, got to keep it tight, you guys. Not going to get burned again or allow people to access our stuff because that's very important. Yeah, exactly, Evelyn. You've been around for years. It's just, I don't do drama, period, and I'm not going to start. So I just eliminate the drama so I don't have to deal with it. Not my thing. But we have been on here for 56 minutes, you guys. You are so awesome. I really appreciate it. I know it's Saturday and you have better things to do. I know it's just dreary here. Most of us are kind of in the house. I do have to go take care of animals before the rain really starts. Jeremy did say it was misting earlier, but that's not a big deal. And it's warm. I've got shorts on. I checked the temperature earlier. Let me check it again. It is not very cold here yet. 67 degrees. See? 69, 64 tonight. Lots of rain. So I need to go get that taken care of, and then I can come back in. I'm just not feeling myself lately. The last couple of days I've just been completely exhausted. Like I said in the beginning of this podcast. See, I can't even talk. In the beginning of this live, I just got a lot going on, and my brain's all over the place trying to do it all. I have ADD and I probably should take my medicine. That would probably be a good start, huh? Help me control all my thoughts and things. I'm just so excited about things. Drama has arrived. Holy cow. It's the Crockers. Just in time to get off. No drama up in here, the Crockers. Hi, Jason. Good to see you. Evelyn saying hi to Jason and Danielle. Nebraska weather. Hi, how are you? You'll got to be ready for a possible severe weather outbreak. We were supposed to have one a couple days ago, but thank God it was north of us and that everyone up there was okay. We got 1.5 inches of rain, which was helpful, like I said earlier, to our projects with that shipping container conversion. But thank goodness. We're going to get a lot of rain, and it could be dangerous because it's a lot. They said 7 to 10 inches in the next few days, and it really does matter. You've got to make your plans for the next week. Like a good example is certain roadways. When it floods like that, you can't get through. You can't get in or out. Certain plans that you have, you can't do because of the rain or because of the flooding. So we are just going to take it easy, one step at a time, wait for it to be done raining. We've got enough content to put out some videos on our conversion of the shipping container, and we'll just wait for it to stop raining, and then we'll go from there. It's going to be great. Tamara said, did Jason get his tooth pulled? If he's on here, it's 1:29. I would have to say I hope so. I'm not quite sure what time his appointment was, but I haven't checked on him yet because I've been on here. So I will text Danielle here in a minute and see how he's doing. But obviously he made it. He made it if he's on here. I did leave the dentist and he's hurting. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. So he did leave, but he's hurting. I'm so sorry. You just take Advil. One of your problems is you don't ever take any medicine. It might help. It might help just a little bit, especially knowing that there is obviously an issue with your tooth. Poor guy. Supposed to have temp drops in the rain Sunday morning, Sunday and Monday. Well, that's good. I mean, I hope that it's here too if the temps would drop, because I'm ready for the fall, and it hasn't even fall yet. It was 90 degrees a couple of days ago and a couple weeks ago. Now it's going to go straight into winter, I bet. Yes, Advil. Rose says you need to take Advil, Jason. Definitely need to. So we're at 59 minutes and 58 seconds, you guys. I want to say thank you so much for joining me for the past hour here on Saturday. I'm jokingly calling this Chicken Chat with Chrissy because the last 2 weeks we've talked about my rare chickens, and I've shown you my boxes from Greenfire Farms, and now we have the conversion shipping container to talk about. I'm not revealing anything, but please go out and make sure you're subscribed and that you hit that alarm bell so you're alerted every single time I'm putting out shorts about it. I'm going live about it. We're doing full long videos about it. It is amazing, and you don't want to miss a thing. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope to see you soon on another live, maybe next Saturday. I don't know. I could be like the Crockers and say I'm going live every night and just don't. You never know. You never know when it's going to happen, but it's going to be spontaneous. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys the next day or so on our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.